An image of a metal plate matching the rumored iPhone 17 Pro Max design has surfaced online, giving us a possible look at what Apple is planning for its next flagship. Apple is expected to introduce a new pixel-inspired design for its Pro models and the iPhone 17 Air with some notable changes to the camera module. While the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max are likely to keep a similar camera arrangement as before, they may be placed inside a tray alongside the flashed, microphone, and line dark sensor on the right. Several sources have claimed that this is the final design, and leaker Majin Buu, one of the first to report on it, has now posted an image of what appears to be a metallic component for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. The Q-couts in the part seem to align with the rumored placement of the cameras and charging elements like the MagSafe coil. McRumors believes this image was taken on an assembly line, suggesting that the part shown is either a CNC machined aluminum or titanium chassis component for the phone. CNC machining is a process used to precisely shape metal, meaning these structural elements could already be in production and undergoing further processing, such as additional machining or coating. Apple Insider, however, has a different interpretation. While it does not dispute the authenticity of the image, the outlet suggests that these plates might actually be molds intended for case production rather than actual iPhone 17 Pro Max components. There are a couple of reasons why this theory makes sense. First, Apple didn't use full body frames for the iPhone 16 Pro Max, opting instead for partial plates that didn't cover the entire body. If Apple were to continue with that approach, then these leaked parts might not actually be meant for the phone itself. Second, the metal plates in the image have raised edges around the Q-touts, which would likely interfere with the final design. Apple's sleek iPhone designs don't typically have room for such protruding elements, which raises questions about whether these are actual foam components. That said, it's still possible that Apple might use post-processing techniques to smooth out these raised areas before finalizing the design. But without more information, it's difficult to say for sure. Whether these are genuine iPhone 17 Pro Max parts or simply molds for case manufacturers, the leak strongly suggests that the upcoming Pro models will feature a redesigned back. If Apple is indeed taking inspiration from the Pixel lineup, it would mark a notable shift in the company's design philosophy. While some fans might welcome a fresh look after years of similar designs, others might not be thrilled about Apple borrowing elements from a competitor. At this point, it's too early to say exactly how the iPhone 17 Pro Max will turn out, but leaks like this continue to build excitement for Apple's next big release. If this design holds true, the iPhone 17 series could be one of the most visually distinctive models Apple has launched in years. What do you think about Apple potentially adopting a pixel-inspired design? Do you see it as a fresh change, or do you prefer the traditional iPhone look? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more tech news. Samsung has a history of introducing exciting features and then quietly removing them in later models. But one of those lost features might be making a comeback with the Galaxy S26 Ultra's camera. According to tipster Ice Universe, Samsung is considering bringing back variable aperture, a feature that was first introduced with the Galaxy S9 series. This time, it could return as an exclusive addition to the primary rear camera on the Galaxy S26 Ultra. Variable aperture allows the camera to adjust how much light enters the sensor, which helps improve image quality in different lighting conditions. Samsung first implemented a dual aperture system on the Galaxy S9 and Galaxy S9 Plus, allowing the camera to switch between f1.5 and f2.4. The f1.5 setting helped capture more light in darker environments, reducing noise and improving low-light photography. On the other hand, f2.4 was better for daylight shots, ensuring a wider field of focus and sharper details. The same technology was carried over to the Galaxy S10 series, but Samsung removed it with the Galaxy S20, and it has been absent ever since. Now, variable aperture is making a return on flagship smartphones from brands like Huawei and Xiaomi. However, it is unclear whether Samsung's implementation will be a true variable aperture system with multiple stops like the one found on the Xiaomi 14 Ultra, or a simpler dual aperture setup similar to what was available on the Galaxy S9. If Samsung chooses the more advanced version, it could provide users with greater control over their photography, making the Galaxy S26 Ultra an even more powerful camera phone. Aside from the return of variable aperture, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to continue Samsung's trend of camera improvements. The Galaxy S24 Ultra introduced a 50-megapixel sensor for the telephoto camera with 5x optical zoom, while the Galaxy S25 Ultra reportedly increased the resolution of the ultra-wide camera to 50 megapixels. With the Galaxy S26 Ultra, Samsung is rumored to upgrade the 3x zoom telephoto camera to 50 megapixels, which could mean sharper zoomed-in shots with more detail and clarity. Beyond camera upgrades, Samsung is also working on major battery and display improvements for the Galaxy S26 Ultra. One of the most exciting rumors suggests that the phone could feature a silicon carbon battery with a capacity of up to 5,500 mAh. If true, this would mean significantly better battery life compared to previous models. Silicon carbon batteries offer higher energy density and improved efficiency, allowing for longer usage times without making the phone bulkier. Additionally, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to have a more power-efficient display. Samsung's latest advancements in display technology could lead to better brightness levels, reduced power consumption, and even smoother visuals. This, combined with a larger battery, could make the Galaxy S26 Ultra one of the longest-lasting premium smartphones on the market. Samsung's decision to bring back variable aperture, along with other improvements, suggests that the company is looking to regain its edge in smartphone photography. The Pixel 9a has made yet another unexpected appearance, this time at a live Lucha Libre event, giving us a real-world look at its camera performance. A new YouTube short from Alexis Garza showcases Google's upcoming mid-range phone, revealing more details about its design and camera capabilities. With leaks piling up, there's not much left to wonder about before the official launch. In the video, Garza holds up the Pixel 9a in what appears to be the obsidian color. The design isn't groundbreaking, but it stays true to Google's signature minimalist style. One noticeable change is the camera module. Gone is the familiar camera bar, replaced with a more compact and less protruding camera bump. The front of the phone is also shown, featuring a display that is rumored to be around 6.3 inches with a 120Hz refresh rate. The real highlight, of course, is the camera performance. The video includes several clips taken during the event, giving us a first look at how well the Pixel 9a handles video recording. Even with possible YouTube compression affecting the quality, the footage looks sharp and stable. The zoom function is demonstrated as well, though it's unclear how much optical zoom the device will offer. A few still images are also shown, though it's not specified whether they were taken as separate photos or captured from the video. Reports suggest that the Pixel 9a will come with a 48-megapixel main camera and a 13-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. A selfie sample is also featured in the video, and the color accuracy seems to align with what Google's Pixel phones typically deliver. While compression may have affected the final output, the overall quality appears to be quite good for a mid-range device. With the Pixel 9a expected to launch on March 26th, there's not much time left before we get all the official details. But at this point, nearly everything about the phone has already leaked. From high-quality renders to hands-on videos, and even a brief appearance in the background of a Galaxy S25 Edge leak, the Pixel 9a has been hard to keep under wraps. Beyond the redesigned camera module, there aren't too many major changes expected. The Pixel 9a is rumored to be powered by Google's Tensor G4 chip, which should offer solid performance for daily tasks and AI-driven features. Battery life is expected to be strong as well, with the 5,100 mAh battery, which is a significant upgrade from the previous generation. Pricing could be a potential downside, as leaks suggest a price increase for the higher storage model. The 128GB version is expected to start at $499, while the 256GB model could cost $599. That's a $50 increase compared to its predecessor's 256GB version, which may make some buyers reconsider their options. The Pixel 9a will face stiff competition in the budget phone market. Samsung's Galaxy S56, which launched recently at $499, offers a triple camera setup and strong overall specs. Meanwhile, Apple's iPhone 16e is expected to start at $599, matching the Pixel 9a's higher storage variant, but with Apple's powerful A18 chip and a refined design.